Supehero accidentally calls supervillain mom. Chaos ensues. I should have known something was wrong when she started laughing. Not her usual megalomaniacal cackle that echoed through news broadcasts, but something different, raw and genuine, like she'd heard the funniest joke in the world. The problem was, I hadn't told any jokes. I just made the biggest mistake of my superhero career. What did you just call me? The Crimson Queen asked, lowering her hands. The red energy that had been crackling around her fingers moments before fizzled out. My throat went dry. Around us, the partially demolished bank lobby fell silent, save for the distant wail of police sirens. Even her henchmen stopped what they were doing, frozen in place with bags of money. Half-lifted. I started, but she cut me off. Oh, but you did. She took a step forward, her heels clicking against the marble floor. You called me mom. The word hung in the air between us like a live wire. I wanted to blame it on stress, on the heat of battle, on anything else, but the truth was, it had slipped out as naturally as breathing. I meant ma'am, I lied, my voice stronger than I felt. It was a slip of the tongue. Her laugh came again, sharper this time. The mighty Starlight, defender of Metro City, called me mom in the middle of a bank robbery. She reached up and did something I'd never seen in our 3 years of battles. She removed her mask. I stumbled backward, my boot crunching on broken glass. The face beneath was lined with age but beautiful, framed by silver-streaked black hair. But it was her eyes that caught me, held me. They were exactly like mine. You know, she said, walking closer, I wondered how long it would take you to figure it out. Though I must admit, I didn't expect it to happen quite like this. My head spun. Memories I'd buried years ago started surfacing. A woman's face, blurred by time and trauma, singing me to sleep. The same woman arguing with my father, her voice rising above the crash of breaking plates. The night she disappeared, leaving nothing but a note and the faint scent of her perfume. The same perfume I could smell now. You're lying, I said, but my voice cracked. This is just another one of your mind games. Is it? She produced a photograph from somewhere in her costume. Even from several feet away, I recognized it. Me at 6 years old, gap-toothed and grinning, sitting on a park swing. Your father took this the day before I left. You were wearing your favorite yellow dress, the one with sunflowers. The civilian bystanders who hadn't managed to escape were watching now, phones raised, capturing every moment. Tomorrow, this would be all over the internet, dissected by conspiracy theorists and superhero fanatics. But right now, it felt like we were the only two people in the world. Why? The question came out barely above a whisper. Why did you leave? She tucked the photo away, because sometimes being a hero isn't enough. Sometimes the world needs villains too. Someone to push against, to fight, to overcome. Your father never understood that. So you abandoned us to become a supervillain? The energy that normally flowed through me easily now felt jagged, uncontrolled. Light sparked from my fingertips. You left me alone. No, she said softly. I left you to become stronger. And look at you now, the city's greatest defender, my greatest creation. The word creation hit me like a physical blow. Is that all I am to you? An experiment? You're my daughter. She spread her arms wide. Everything I've done, every bank robbery, every scheme, every battle, was to push you, to shape you, to make you better than I ever was. The sirens were getting closer. Her henchmen were shifting nervously, looking between us and the exits. Boss, one of them called. We need to move. She ignored him, her eyes fixed on me. Come with me, she said. There's so much more I could teach you. So much more we could accomplish together. For a moment, just a moment, I wavered. Part of me, the part that was still that little girl waiting by the window for her mother to come home, wanted to say yes. Instead, I straightened my spine and let the light flow through me, illuminating the lobby in a harsh white glare. The only place you're going is prison. Her smile turned sad. Another time, then. Red energy crackled around her once more. But remember this moment, darling. Remember who made you what you are. The blast came faster than I expected, sending me crashing through a marble pillar. By the time I regained my feet, she and her crew were gone, leaving nothing but scattered money and the lingering scent of her perfume. The police burst in moments later, guns drawn, but I barely noticed them. I was too busy staring at something she'd left behind. The photograph, placed carefully on the floor where I'd been standing. On the back, in elegant handwriting I remembered from birthday cards and lunch notes, was a message. Some mothers show love through sacrifice, others through opposition. Both make us stronger. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I picked up the photo with trembling hands. It wasn't my birthday, hadn't been for months, but tomorrow would mark exactly 15 years since she'd walked out our door. As the police secured the scene and paramedics tended to the civilians, I slipped the photo into my belt. Tomorrow, I'd have to deal with the media fallout. The questions, the speculation. I'd have to face my father and the truth we'd both been avoiding for years. But tonight, I had a patrol to finish. The city needed its hero, regardless of who her mother was. I squared my shoulders and walked out into the night, leaving the broken glass and broken memories behind. The next time we met, I wouldn't call her mom, but I wouldn't call her Crimson Queen either. Names have power, and she'd had enough power over me for one lifetime. Next time, I'd call her what she really was, Janet Miller, the woman who thought breaking her daughter would make her stronger. And I'd prove her wrong, not by beating her, but by being better than she ever imagined I could be. Sometimes the greatest act of defiance is refusing to become what someone else wants you to be.